Hey, hi, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well. In this video, we will try to understand that the concept of the teaching learning process. The meaning of any word exists in the word itself. First of all, we can see that in this term, the teaching learning process, there is a combination of three words, that is teaching, learning and process. Here, teaching and learning both are taking place at the same time in the classroom. When a teacher teaches any concept at the same time, student or learner learns it. That means teacher teaches and students learn simultaneously. Teaching and learning are the basis of education and training. Here we can say that in the classroom situation, for the achievement of educational objectives, teacher is teaching any concept, different subjects, and the students are learning, the students are acquiring knowledge, they are learning different concepts and different subjects for the fulfillment of educational objectives. Now we will see that what is teaching. When a teacher tries to make clear concept of any topic to the students by the explanation with suitable examples, it is known as teaching. Ideas and beliefs that are taught by somebody or something. For example, the teachings of Rabindranath Tagore. To give somebody lessons or instructions so that he or she knows how to do something. For example, Jay is teaching us how to use the computer. Another example, he teaches Hindi to foreign students. The teaching can be formal and informal. Formal teaching or training generally takes place within the fourth wall. For example, schools, colleges, university, and the informal teaching is carried out within the community, friends, family, etc. Homeschooling is an informal teaching. Here, formal teaching, that means inside the classroom, teaching learning process is going on. The teacher is teaching variety of subjects, different concepts to the learners, and students are learning to fulfillment of educational objectives. So inside the university, colleges, whatever teaching learning process is going on, that will be considered as a formal teaching. Now, in the informal teaching, outside the classroom, outside the schools, in the community, people are learning, talking together, friends are communicating with each other, and they are learning so many things from the society, from the family sometimes also. That will be considered as a informal teaching. Here we will see that what is the definition of teaching. Teaching is an interaction process. Interaction means participation of teacher and learners, and both are benefited by this. The interaction takes place for achieving desired objectives. This definition is given by Ned A. Flanders. Here we will try to understand about learning. Learning is an integral part of teaching. Learning simply means the knowledge or skills which acquired by instruction or study. The learning is a psychological in nature. Every individual learns new things by doing practice, experiences, or study. Now, what is the definition of learning? When a teacher teaches any concept in the classroom and students or learners try to understand it, that is known as learning. In other words, to acquire knowledge, to get an information is learning. This is about process. The word process means a series of actions that you do for particular purpose. Another word for process is procedure. Here, process word used in terms of teaching process and learning process for the fulfillment of educational objectives. There is a procedure of teaching by teacher, variety of subjects to the students, and also there is a procedure of learning by learners or students for the purpose of fulfillment of educational objectives. That means in the classroom situation, when teacher is teaching any topic, at the same time students are learning. So the learning environment develops inside the classroom. And then we can say that there is a teaching learning process is taking place. In this slide, we will see which are the components of teaching learning process. Majorly there are four components. First one is teacher, second one is learners or students, third one is learning process, and last but not least the learning situation or the learning environment. Here we can say that there are four important components of teaching learning process. Without teacher, teaching is not possible. So, first important component is teacher. And without learners, also learning is not possible. So, second one is learners. Teacher is teaching and learners are learning. And meanwhile, you can see that an environment which is educational environment develops during the teaching learning process. And teaching learning process is going on and students are getting informations, acquiring knowledge to fulfill educational objectives. That means learning process is also most important, and the third component is learning process. When learning process is going on, automatically the environment which is learning environment automatically develops in the classroom, that is known as the learning situation. Thanks a lot for watching this video.